Well, hello. I'm back with some more bad programmer art and generic real-time strategy elements that will be used in a non-generic way. Um, it's been a while, guys. Sorry, we've been distracted. I participated with a team of friends in a video game making competition known as Ludum Dare. It was a good time. Check out our installment. You can find it if you look up Ludum Dare Pain Reaction, or you can find it on this channel somewhere if you care. Either way, let's get to the meat of this. As I said, it's been a little while. Part of the reason I haven't updated, honestly, was because most of my time has been spent refactoring this code when I'm not trying to get through finals. Setting the code so that it's easier to manage across scenes, subclassing the different soldier types and resources so that they're way easier to manage now. The code is 10 times more readable than it was. So it'll be a lot easier to manipulate when I want to add, 15 different types of resources or whatever is needed. But let's go ahead and jump in and show you guys what I got. There's going to be some stuff that's just like, as you can see, obvious, and there's some neater things that I'm excited to show you. So let's get started. As you can see, we've got ourselves a little overlay scene that has the basic graphic user interface that you'd expect to see on a real-time strategy game. It's going to be tailored to my needs here. This panel I'm not even sure what to do with yet, but I'm sure the usage will pop up. I'm going to need screen space. This window is obviously where the game takes place. It's active even though the enemies and my units are just chilling. Up here we've got a resources bar. You can see the different types we've got. And over here we've got a window that later on will have animated panels, but for now just displays whatever unit you have in your focus. So you can see I've put in generic models for each of them. Enemies, your troops, all of them. But the real fun part, by the way, after the subclassing, all the code stuff, most of the functionality still exists. There's a couple things like creating soldiers and stuff I have to put back in. But for now, all of the stuff is pretty straightforward. But let's show you the really fun stuff. What I have done lately is implemented some basic combat. So let's take some troops over here, and we're going to start a battle with our friendly enemy soldiers over here. I am honestly debating whether the death animation is going to be any different than it is now. I kind of like it. So let's get started. Kill him. As you can see, once a unit is attacked, both sides for now engage in combat. Later on it will be based off of range of hearing, sounds of battle. It'll be based on line of sight if they see other units fighting or if they see a hostile enemy unit enter their facility. But check out those exploding bones. Wasn't that fun? Oh man, that's morbid. At least it's not like Mortal Kombat class with blood and guts everywhere. Just bones. Anyway, as you can see, that strategy actually left us with a lot of soldiers left. Whereas if the random numbers play well with me here, I can set up a similar fight, but just start it off one side against the other side. First off, you can see it's not very efficient. The battle doesn't get over very quick, not nearly as quick as the other one. Also, they can surround your units here because both units are trying to flank the other. And depending on how this goes, you might even lose this one, honestly. So the funny thing is, I didn't hard code any outright advantages to fighting using strategies, but some things just happen as a course of the nature of things. I mean, the way that strategy works in battle is the same thing that's happening here. You attack them from one side and the other side. They have to face both sides in order to fight. It's inefficient on their part. You just charge right on in and slaughter things. You have access to more of their troops when you come in from the sides. It's interesting what simple solutions you can find to complex programming problems that don't require a lot of extra data or numbers. But anyway, yeah, that's the progress so far. Lots of fun. So far, lots of the data is live. As you can see, if I move this peasants over to gather wood or what have you. When they drop it off at the base, it'll increase my supply count up here. So that's nicely put together already. Down here we've got a little a log. It's a notifications log that lets you know when events take place. Like, for example, if there's a battle, every time somebody dies, I'm considering that to be a major event, and you'll get a little notification. These notifications you can also scroll through them, as you can see. It's been a lot of fun. Got lots more plans coming. I'm gonna finish up this graphic user interface, and then honestly, I'm almost ready to move on to some for real art. That'll be fun. Anyway, you guys have a lot of fun. Put something together too, and we'll make the world a better place with interesting, uplifting media. Right, uplifting, violent game. It's gonna be in the story, guys. That's our purpose at Banner Media Studios.